I just realized that my microphone is straight up muted. Oh, that's awkward. So, welcome back. I fixed everything. I powered back on my computer, so everything should be working. Um, I fixed the thing that went missing. Basically no progress essentially. But now if I start working on the drawing again, because I realized I literally rambled on for like a long time. So, working on the background. Uh, did I start with the eraser? Not eraser. Airbrush tool. I can't. Ooh, ew, that looks scraggly. Hold up, let me make sure. No, I did not. I definitely did not start with that. Did I use a hard brush? That would be a choice, I think. I can't tell with that one. So you know what? Nope, hold up, that's lagging. Watercolor. I feel like I wouldn't like the watercolor. I don't know. Usually I like the watercolor brush, but it's not gonna fare well. Maybe I should just hold up. It's like, oh, this happens whenever I stream, or it does that. Okay, I need to make sure that their feet are touching the ground, and specifically lemonade and rouge, because yep, they are. They're good. I just really need to check that because like they're gonna be really hard to see, and I really like them, and I was like, no, I don't want them to get back. But then they're just gonna have to be womp womp. So so now I'm gonna do Gaussian blur. What in the world? Did I just make? I just made a new folder instead of copying it. I do that sometimes. So Gaussian blur, and then add. This is definitely not how I did it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not how I did it the first time. And then okay, so then move it up. But then I'm gonna do more stuff to make it look better than that. So I need to make butterfly shapes and stuff. Let me look up what a butterfly looks like. Oh, this chair is so creaky. It's really annoying. So, hold up. Butterfly. There's so many butterflies. But like, that's Precure 5. The whole theme is butterflies. So I want to go back to this background with the mint saucer. Oh lord, the mint saucer. But it's so random. Precure 5 was so random. Oh my goodness. Even though like I'm drawing Otana Precure, like still, I'm still really like the thing I did for Precure 5. So I'm doing it again. Um, just better. Ew, that looks despicable. Hold up. So, did I copy and paste patterns last time? I probably did. Because I probably got really lazy. I'm not gonna lie. There's a 90% chance I got tired of drawing something and I just straight up copy and pasted my art. Like the little things I'm drawing now, I just copy and paste them sometimes. Because I get tired of drawing it on repeat. I might end up doing that now. Even though this is the first thing. Hold up, so I like drawing these backgrounds because like I always make them look kind of sort of unique. Ooh, if I had to pick a favorite, I think this type of background is still my favorite type. I don't know. I really like tropical rouge, but then the water is like not that good looking in my opinion, at least to me anymore. But then I also like delicious parties background I did. It looks really good. Um. Anyways, I I also like Go Princess, but it looks a bit bland. The background I drew. I really like Mahot Sky, but then this part I drew something like that again, but I forgot to not make it blurry or pixely. So if you zoom in, it's pixely. I can't. I can't. Okay, that's actually like the cutest butterfly I've ever drawn. It doesn't look ghetto. which is shockers. So, let me, I'm just rambling. Let me, draw another butterfly. There's so many different types. I'm gonna draw a butterfly like this that looks more adjacent to the ones that are in Yes Precure 5. Ooh, I definitely want to draw like beautiful patterns on these butterflies. Even though like nobody's gonna be looking at the character's feet really. I am. That sounds so sus. But like I mean looking at like the background below them, so that looks kind of cute. That looks kind of cute. Kind of. Okay. Let's do fluffy butterfly. I like fluffy butterflies. Okay. And we gonna be... Ooh, what if I drew like really beautiful pattern on it? A beautiful pattern on this one. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I'm going crazy on this one. Oh, shoot. I'm rambling again. I just keep... This is the whole point of these streams and my YouTube videos. I just ramble. And you can tell the difference in between a video where I'm absolutely talking about nothing or one that I'm like... That I actually like legitimately scripted. Because like... usually the long Precure speed paint videos, which this one is gonna end up becoming, I just ramble on those because like it's fun. I like to ramble. That's that's what I like to do. And yeah. But I'm not sure about the delicious part that I'm gonna do. If I've been like battling for a long time whenever it comes to that video if I'm gonna script it or not, and it's because I'm not really a big fan of that season. I like the picture I drew of it, and I like some of the characters, but like, ooh, child. When I tell you that season put me in a crisis, that season put me in a crisis. But I don't know. I might not. I'm probably just gonna ramble because I already did a long scripted video 2 years ago about it, with a really not that good art piece anymore to me at least. I don't know. I want to redraw it. Like, it looks good, but then it's up Cure Melody and Cure Rhythm, but like, I messed up Cure Rhythm's feet, and that's about it. And that's the only thing that really bugs me about that drawing is Cure Rhythm, because I feel like everything else looks fine. It's just like, I have no clue why I didn't draw the shoes correctly in that drawing specifically. Because usually I draw the shoes correctly, but I didn't. And I have no clue why. I'm not... I mean, I think the drawing is cute, and I think it's pretty good for everything else. But Cure Rhythm's one shoe that's very off. And I want to redraw that one, like, really bad. Because I had that idea for like a really long time, that drawing idea. I had that one for a long time. And I'm always trying to find an excuse to draw a Cure Melody. I'm always trying to find an excuse. But, yeah. Hold up. So, this does not look as eclectic as I would like it to look. Let me double check. So... I very loosely drew these butterflies last time. They're very loose. Which, honestly, fair point. Nobody's gonna really look at this because this drawing is about to be cramped to the core. Like, look at this. It's so cramped. It's so cramped. Actually, you know what that gives me? That gives me a genius idea. Since this drawing is about to be so cramped to the core. Oh lord. So this drawing is gonna be so cramped. So cramped. I might just move some of these pretty butterflies around. Yeah, especially that one in the back. Let me move that one, because you're not going to be able to see it. Yeah, some of these you are not going to be able to see. And it's not going to matter too much where some of the stuff is going to be placed, because there's going to be leaves and, like, little things like that. But, like, if I can get a lot of the really nice butterflies I drew to be in the picture, that would work a lot better. The composition might slightly change again, because when it comes to these drawings, I change the composition non-stop. I was having a battle with composition on this drawing already, because, like, I was confused as to how I was going to fit 13 people in a drawing. But you know what? I'm going to make it happen. And, you know, that's the hardest part about drawing. That's literally why I made a video tutorial on composition, because I feel like people do talk about it, but I feel like composition is literally the hardest thing to do in drawing, especially when you're drawing stuff like this. Like, trying to fit everything into the image, it gets really confusing really, really fast, and it's beyond me. This does not look right. Hold up. Oh, okay. It's because I added an airbrush around it. Maybe I should, instead of doing that, let's add onto the brush thing. There we go. Now I got the vibe that I want. How did I draw? So it's like leafy patterns, really. That's all this is, really. It's actually a really simple background. Oh, why is it not coloring? Okay, there we go. It's actually like a really simple background in essence. It looks complicated, but it's because there's like a lot of like overlap and glowing and stuff. That's about it. That's really, the background is not too complicated for this. Oh, I also need to draw roses. Maybe I should do that first. I should definitely draw roses first, because that's also a theme in yes, Precure 5. But then, is there anything in Splash Star I'd want to put in? I mean, no. I love Splash Star. Hearts would work, but that's generally for both Futariwas. Splash Star and Futariwa are both Futariwas. So, it doesn't really matter. I could just both draw hearts, even though their themes are very different. I like Splash Star. I think it would have been so cool if in the Healing Good movie. I didn't watch it, but I think instead of picking Yes Precure 5 for the Healing Good movie, I felt like they should have picked Splash Star, because it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because Splash Star was a season about the environment, and Healing Good was about healing. And like Splash Star kind of stood for that too, so I feel like that would have been a good idea. But they went with Yes Precure 5, which I still like them a lot, so it's fine. I like both. But I want Fresh to come back really bad. I like Fresh, and I haven't seen anything for Fresh that's like brand new in a minute, because they've made new stuff for Heart Catch. Oh, also Sweet. I would love something new for Sweet, because like I really like that season, but they haven't done anything new with like Sweet and Fresh. And a lot of the seasons that are from like 2011, no, 2000 and 2011 through like 2014, they haven't done much with in a minute. Oh no, 2015, no. They're about to do something with Mahotsukai Precure. I'm pretty sure Go Princess is going to be in it. Yeah, I'm going to say 2014. So, from that era, there hasn't been that much stuff for it in, like, years. Which, honestly, that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. But I really love a lot of those seasons. I think out of like those seasons from that time period in particular, it would have to be Doki Doki. And I know that's controversial to say I really like Doki Doki Precure, but it's because the plot is so good that I feel like you can't ignore it. And I think oop my timer. Oop, and I think that the main thing with that series is that I think a reason why people disliked it was because it was different. And also Cure Ace. I guess I can't blame people for being annoyed at that. I can't blame people for being like, why wasn't Regina the mid season? Which is that's honestly that's fair. That's a good and fair point. Why wasn't it? Why wasn't Regina the mid season? But I don't hate Agri. That's the thing. I don't hate her, and I still like her because once you see her backstory a bit more, you're like, oh okay, I understand. And then it's like cool. But then like beforehand, people were like, no, because she's like being bossy and kind of being a jerk. But oh, I really like Doki Doki. I think Doki Doki is a good season. I know somebody's gonna kill me over that one. Oh no, somebody's gonna absolutely destroy me for that. And also controversial. I actually think Happiness Charge has some good in it, and I feel like a lot of people say that season is like the worst one. I disagree. I think I'm gonna have to give the worst one to Delicious Party. Um, but Happiness Charge, it had a lot going for it. They just like forgot some stuff. It fumbled a little bit. But other than that, like yeah. But I don't there's like not a Pretty Cure season I hate. That's the thing. I don't hate any of the seasons. And I know there's people that like hate certain seasons. I don't hate any of them. Even if I say like, oh, this one's like the worst, or I don't hate it. I probably like it still. I probably like it still. Funny enough, I probably like it still. It's so weird that it doesn't draw on this one part of my tablet. I don't know. It's odd. Okay. Let me see. How does this look? That's crazy. I drew it in every single spot that you can't see the flowers in. That's absolutely bonkers behavior. Let me fix this. So, yeah. Let's put a rose there. Then you can see one there. Let's scoot these two to the right. And then let's completely scoot this one up. And then let's get this one away from Cure Dream and put that there. And then this rose right here could be right next to Cure Aqua. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, let's see. Wait, I need to put more of the color-based thing. Let me turn this layer on, because I literally can barely see. I'm moving that up. So, that should work. That should work. Hold up, I can't see the white layer. They completely cover that up, which is crazy. Maybe I should move that up so somebody can, like, see that. Can I press? Let me see. Can I move both of these? Nope, I can't. No, I put it on the wrong layer. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, I was panicking for a second, but I have to do that over. But honestly, that's fine. Because it's not that big of a deal. But that goes so far now. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. But now I have to draw more flowers. I don't like that. It's too high. Hold up. Let me move that down. Let me move it down. Let me cook real quick. Maybe it was fine the first time. No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, that was so low. Okay, you know what? I see the issue. I think I could just, like, expand it, and that's not a choice I would usually make. But, you can't see it. And it's gonna be blurred out anyways. Because the background needs to be, like, less in focus. Yeah, that works. Because usually I would not do that for any reason. Is transform tool it. But that's actually fine. Because in this case, it's gonna need to be blurry anyways. Because none of these flowers and butterflies I'm drawing, none of them are like using a hard brush. They're all using a soft brush. They're all using a watercolor brush. So yeah, so it looks good. Because I feel like I like softer brushes when it comes to stuff. Like when I was coloring my comic, putting any color, I realized that I absolutely hated it when it was like I hated when the comic had like hard hard shading. Obviously there's still hard shading, but I realized that I can draw faster with my watercolor brush anyways. Because I'm really used to using it. I use it like 99% of the time when I'm drawing. So like I'm really used to it. And it's not gonna slow me down. Even though I thought it was. Turns out that once you start using a certain tool for a really long time, it doesn't take you forever anymore. And like I always thought, man, I have to go extremely simplified. And I did simplify my style for my comic. I'm not gonna lie, my line art for my comic is not that good in comparison to my normal line art. Because it takes me forever and ever to like draw a bunch of panels with line art. But then after a while, I unintentionally just start scribbling sometimes, and I try my hardest not to do that, but it just happens every single time because I get tired, and I just get really tired of drawing line art, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm over it. Oh, that flower is horrendous. Hold up, let me fix that. I don't like how that flower looks. Oh, I still don't like how that looks. Maybe I should draw some other types of flowers. Because all I'm doing right now are drawing roses. And I'm really used to drawing roses. I like drawing roses. Funny enough, in 2020, that's when I taught myself how to draw roses. One day, I just needed to draw a picture with roses. And I drew roses. So now, it's just ingrained in my memory how to draw roses. Because I just know how to draw them now because it got ingrained to my memory. So now I draw plenty of roses. And I feel like I've become a pro at drawing roses, kind of. I like painting them, especially. But this isn't really painting roses in this case. I feel like the perspective on that is not right. The perspective on that is not right. I can't zoom in. Because I messed it up. Hold up. No. Nah. Let me just redraw that. And just like try to draw it in perspective. It doesn't need to be perfect. Because you can't really see this. and it's also like not a real object. So worrying about how perfect this looks is like unnecessary. It just needs to look like cute from their feet. Yeah, you can't even see that one. So I guess I'll draw like a few of these flowers, then I'll rearrange them. I can't see any comments right now, by the way. Um, I'm not looking at another screen. Uh, hold up. Okay, that works. That's satisfactory. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. It looks eclectic at the moment. It looks very eclectic. But it's gonna look cute in the end. It is going to be a background baddie. That's such a weird way to describe that. I should probably never say that again. Um, where is it? Yeah, that works. I don't know. That just made me think about like the glob 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 glob. I don't know. It's this weird sludge worm that likes to read books. And I was thinking how he says simply delicious. I don't know. That video is so cursed. Oh my goodness. That it's so cursed. Like I wouldn't look it up if you don't want to lose your sanity. If you couldn't already tell, I've lost my sanity over the years of watching strange content. But I am not yet faced with brain rot. Even though I'm faced with it every day. I deal with people every single day of the week that harass me with brain rot. But you know what? I have not become a brain rot person myself, which is a good thing. It is a miracle. Hello to the two people that are watching this, because I finally pulled up a screen. Cause like I don't even know. I finally pulled up the screen. Okay. So now I'm gonna draw the vines. Let me save this before it's too late. Her legs. This image, the legs are so tiny. Your lemonade's legs are tiny in that image, which is weird. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to try not to draw this pattern without making it look jank. And I hope it isn't jank, because I would be big upset if this turned out to look jank. How in the world? Wait, this doesn't have to be connecting to anything other than the roses. That's right. Hold up. Other than the roses and the flowers, it can be connected to whatever it wants. Now that I realize it, because the patterns are supposed to be like beautiful little wiggles, I guess. That sounds weird. Beautiful little wiggles. You know what? The flowers and the butterflies do go well together, because like, you know, butterflies are pollinators. What if I drew ladybugs? That's so irrelevant to this drawing. But what if? What if I drew ladybugs? Maybe I should. No, I'm not. I'm too lazy. Absolutely not. Maybe if I did like miraculous drawing that was this big, but I don't really know if I want to do that. Because I like drawing the magical girl designs. In Miraculous, they do have magical girl designs, but there are like very few characters that I feel like would like, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't suit this type of image unless I had the right colors and scheme. But I really like drawing like all the little dresses and the flowing stuff when it comes to Precure characters. And that's a standout thing about Precure in my opinion. It's really the designs, because there's other magical girl animes like Tokyo Mew Mew and like other stuff, but like their designs are cute, but I feel like they're not as cute as Precure, and I like Sailor Moon a lot, but it's like, I don't know, I like the weapons, like, in Sailor Moon, they're so pretty, and the manga art is so beautiful, but I feel like other than, like, some of the big dresses, the main outfits are not as complicated, and that's what I really like about Precure, but I feel so bad for the poor animators at Toy who have to animate this, this anime, because I would not handle it well. I would absolutely wreck it. Because, like, I don't know. Especially Sweet Precure. I mean, I know that they simplified it for, like, the actual art for the anime. Because I used it for reference in a lot of my... not in a lot, but in my drawings with Sweet Precure characters. But when I tell you that those characters are, like, they feel impossible to draw, they really are. It's like it's the skirts. Their skirts are ridiculous, and like, it's not the skirts. It's the frills. They have like these boxy frills that like every time I try to draw them, it turns out atrociously because I get them uneven, and then I have to restart, and I restart 30 times over, and it takes me forever. The end result looks subpar, but it's worth the practice with the poor animators. Especially, oh my god, Kira mode. That one, oh no, the patterns. Oh no, oh no. Hold up, let me look up rose leaves. Is that what they're called? I have no clue. Prairie rose, leaf things. I don't know what they're called. But you know what? That's okay. Because we're about to draw on some leaves. And these are not like the leaves from like there. Because I'll draw more simplified leaves. But like on the roses, I'll draw detailed ones. Because this composition, believe it or not, it's still not set in stone. Because they're just sketches. And there's a high chance I'm going to move them around at some point. That's literally why I have like 200 or 300 layers every time I do one of these drawings. Yeah, and I saw this video earlier, or at least a thumbnail said, stop using so many layers, and I'm like, no, I disagree on that statement. I'm gonna use as many layers as I want, even though it's probably to the detriment of my computer. But you know what it does? It creates results. And I don't know, sometimes when you merge layers, it doesn't look right. So it also, I do use less layers than I used to. It used to be worse. I've improved a little bit at not using so many layers. I still use a ridiculous amount, but it's so worth it. The end result is so worth it. Even if I absolutely confuse myself, because that's usually what happens, is that I don't really name my layers unless it's like really important. I haven't even named them now. Yeah, but then especially for these drawings, just like having loads of layers can be a really big help, especially when like you have to draw a ridiculous composition like this. Like if I had to draw a drawing with like more characters, I would still abuse so many layers. Some layers I do merge, like the eyes. I'll draw them on two separate layers, like the eye color and then like the actual white part of the eyes. But then I'll eventually merge it, specifically on these drawings, because like the file does start to get really bloated. But everything else I really try to keep it separated so I can know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna merge all of this actually, but it's gonna have to be done in a way that doesn't mess up the opacity of everything, because that's the main thing about this type of drawing, is that getting the opacity right is weird on Metabang sometimes. And I'm not paying for Clip Studio. Even though I've been thinking about buying the program, it's a really nice program. I don't want to pay for it. I don't feel like paying. And I like Metabang. I really like the brushes. Because, like, my favorite brush is the watercolor wet brush. I'm using it right now, and it's my favorite brush. It works great. I'm able to do what I need to do in paint. Obviously, the brush is, like, highly adjusted. These are my settings. The settings are highly changed to make sure I can do everything I need to. But, this brush is amazing. And if, this is the one brush where if somebody took it away from me, I'm probably cooked. I'm joking, I'm not. I do traditional art. but, but digital art, literally my whole favorite brush. I love this brush so much. It works better than all the other brushes in my opinion. It's really nice and blendy because it's a watercolor brush. uh, there we go. I think those are all the roses. No, it isn't. That works. Okay. So now I can just draw the normal leaves that aren't that complicated because I just wanted to be cute on the rose leaves because I was feeling special. So, let me do something. There we go. Oh, that is not cute. They look like little holes on the. You know what? Actually, you know what? That's not that bad. You know what? It's not terrible. I'll keep going. You know, I gotta trust the process sometimes, maybe. I can't wait to draw the sparkles. I really love drawing sparkles, if you couldn't tell already. Sparkles are my thing. I like to draw. The more sparkles I draw, the more crazy I get with adding more sparkles. More and more sparkles. Sparkles go crazy. More sparkles. More sparkles. Still sparkles. um, I have no idea how long I've been streaming for. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna turn on some music in my headphones. I probably should start putting music on my streams, but I don't know if I will. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Because usually I just leave the music down to my edited videos. Because my editing takes a minute. So, yep. I can't wait for the Tropical Rouge video to come out, by the way. I really like the art for that one. The art goes crazy. Um, yeah, I like the art. I love Kirlamere. Bestie. I feel like if I knew in real life, we'd be best friends. Um, okay. me see. Let's add in. That's too thick. Okay. Then that looks nice. And then let's erase this to make sure that that doesn't cause any issues. Okay. Okay. I think I've gotten most of these lines. If not all of them. Actually, I got all of them, I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Wow, go me. I actually got all of them. And I think these look better. This looks better than last time, I'm thinking. Other than the fact that there's like zero detail yet. But obviously I'm gonna have to add more to the background later. Can I merge? Oh no. Okay, so I can't merge these down. So let me do something weird. So I'm gonna select this whole. Actually, no. No, I shouldn't. So I'm gonna select this whole area and create a new layer. Then I'm gonna click expand. Then like, insert, and it's gonna look. Wait, what happens if I did just? That looks so cute. Wait, I wasn't expecting that to look cute. That actually wasn't the intention. But you know what? I'm going to do another layer. And I'm going to click expand again by 4 pixels. Then I'm going to click insert, add, and then Gaussian blur. Because this is what creates the glowy look. This looks way better. And then for this layer, I'm still going to add a bit of Gaussian blur. Because I didn't realize how it doesn't look smooth. But I really like that outline. That looks adorable. Oh, this is good. Hold up. It's gonna be too bright. That's the main thing about my drawings is that they get really bright really fast. And I'm always trying not to do that because it starts to like mess with the quality of the image because I make stuff way too bright. But that looks so good. That looks so good. I like that a lot. Let's add on the green for the mint saucer. See how much that adds? What if I added sparkles to that? I need to add sparkles. That's not even like an option. It's needed. That would look so cute. That goes crazy. Hold up. That goes crazy. Hold up. That looks so cute. That looks so cute. I love that so much. I love it. I love this background. Hold up. This is one of my favorite parts about doing these drawings is playing around with the backgrounds and stuff. And usually, I don't like drawing buildings, but I like drawing like environments, and this type of thing is so much fun to me. Especially just playing around with it, and especially bright, sparkly things. I like drawing bright and sparkly things. If you didn't, if you already couldn't tell, this just feeds into my addiction of sparkly things. I should definitely make the sides a lot bigger. That would make the composition better. That looks so good. I feel like that adds even more to the fact that that's like a mint saucer. Yes, Precure 5 is so random. That actually looks so good. That actually looks so good. This background. Oh my goodness. Oh, I still need to add sparkles onto the thing. That looks amazing. Now I just need to add sparkles. And this is also another fun part of the process. So I'm going to add that. And then I get really tired of drawing sparkles these days, even though I like how they look. So I rotate them, and then I grab them and keep copying and pasting them around. And I keep rotating them. Click OK. Copy. Rotate. Okay. Merge. Copy. I just do that on repeat because it allows kind of random results but consistency, because like my hands get tired of drawing stippling dots all the time. So I'm just gonna, do this. And then eventually it creates a really good result where I can just fully copy and paste without having to worry too much about spinning it around. Oh, I just realized that I need to make sure I make a whole thing at the bottom to make sure that it stays contained. Let me do that real quick. There's so many layers. This is what I'm talking about. It's this many layers just to do a lot of stuff, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. So I can't see anything. So we're just gonna... There it is. So gonna select an area here. Then the stars. Inverse. Delete. And then inverse that again, because I need to actually put down a multiply layer. Then that cleans it up. That cleans up the whole entire thing. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. What in the world? I wasn't expecting the background to be this cute. So, now... Wait. That's genius. Hold up. That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose. Why did that make it look better? Why does that make it look better? Why does that make it look better? Okay, I think this might be the prettiest background I've drawn yet. But the perspective is a little bit wrong. But I'm not really willing to fix it. I'm not gonna lie. I think this still looks cute because you can't really tell. Especially with this type of thing, you can't tell too much. So next thing I'm gonna add are some larger dots to this background. Make sure it looks cute. Okay, then click add. And then after that, Gaussian blur. Because adding a bit of Gaussian blur to some of the sparkles makes it look better. Yeah. But then you also want to leave in some hard ones. So I'm going to add back in some hard sparkles. It adds visual contrast. Okay, this background is too cute. I'm not gonna lie. I did something with this background and I absolutely went crazy on this background. It's not even done. And I love how it looks. So much. I love how it looks. And I'm pretty excited about this background. I'm not gonna lie. I really like how this looks. It looks so cute. And I love it. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna add more sparkles into the background. Cause that's the only thing missing, even though I got distracted at sparkles to like the saucer. But I actually need to add stars to the back. To make sure it like looks right. Those are a little big. So, I'm just gonna bring down the opacity on that because that's really little. There we go. So now that there's little stars, I can begin the same process as what I was doing with the saucer. Okay, then I'll add this into some of the gaps, I guess. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I'm feeling like doing this today, so okay. So let me bring these bigger stars. Where are the big stars? They're right here. So I'm gonna erase some of them because they're gonna overpower a lot of stars in this image. And I don't want them to be too overpowering because that can happen. Okay, there we go. There's not too many. So now add a few big ones. So it could, yeah, that works. And then let's add layer. And erase some of these. Now we have brighter stars. But those look too big still. I'm really picky about this. Hold up. There we go. That looks kind of better. So next thing I need to do in the background really is like make sure it looks pretty still. Like the front part is pretty, but I feel like in the back part it's not. Usually I like to add a little more contrast with color. So that's what I'm about to do. And obviously I'm going to add more of it in the post effects. But I'm going to add some now. So I think I'm going to add a bit of purple. And hope it looks good, yeah. So adding that with dodge looks good. It just needs more visual contrast. And then at the bottom, there needs to be orange. And orange looks so good with this type of thing. I want the darker orange. No, let's do add. But adding that to the warmer colors really makes a difference. And sometimes I get nervous about adding green to certain areas because it can mess with it. So I pick very specific colors. I try not to go too red because red can really mess stuff up too. There's something missing back there. That does not look bad. Do I like that? Kind of. I may or may not get rid of that. Then that looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. I went crazy on this one. Well, I think this is enough streaming for tonight. Thank you so much for watching if you're watching this in the future. Or if you're watching this now, I'll see you in the next actual video.